Whoa, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, good people. And thank you guys who hit up the Cash App today. That was love. You guys really came out and showed some support. That was a beautiful message, man. Yes, and I do. I'm glad you out there, doing the right things, man, and you know, helping the young people out there. I appreciate you, dude, man. You know, I appreciate that. That was a business owner who lost his business in the middle of this and was out there showing support. And I'm like, you ain't got to hit my cash app up if you just lost your business, man. And he was saying that, hey, they're going to rebuild and they're going to stay in the community. They're not leaving. So he's like, I appreciate what you're doing. I listen to you all the time, man. And you always putting out good stuff. So shouts out. Yeah, two businesses got robbed during the melee here in Chicago. So thank you, man, for your support. Drew Brees apologized today, so that's why we're here to make this video. And oh yeah, if you guys want to support, my name is Carcino on the Cash App, Karceno. Drew Brees apologized, so let's not forget that. We knew it was gonna come, and we knew it was gonna be rapid. After everybody, including his teammates, were coming after him for his comments that he made. Even LeBron and everyone else. Now, Drew Brees' comments was tone deaf and the same comments he made back in 2016 and 2017. That's why I respect him. But I want to tell the people of Louisiana one thing. I respect what Drew Brees said because he kept the same energy that he had in 2016, 2017. Except for this, Drew, isn't that same energy. This don't have a damn thing to do with Cap. Okay? It had the damn thing to do with the NFL. This has something to do with the way blacks are being treated and judged in this country and around the world. Period. And mainly by the people who are supposed to serve and protect the law. The law isn't protecting us as citizens. And that means your teammates. That means other people you've met in life who are of color, they have to go through this. You don't. So you have a privilege whether you know it or not. And I'm quite sure you're aware of it. And the people of New Orleans, which is a very large African American base, they have shown you nothing but love, and you have went out there and done countless things. And I want the other people around the globe who are not in Louisiana, and the people in Louisiana, they know better. Like they know Drew Brees more than any other NFL quarterback has spent time in areas he probably wouldn't have if he was in any other area on any other team. He overextended himself a lot and definitely brought his wife and kids around. And you saw Drew. So people like, hey, I saw Drew. Drew was real personable. And when everything was going down, Drew Brees, just 2 days ago, he was all black. Remember on his Instagram, he had the Blackout Tuesday. Here it is Thursday, and everybody hate Drew Brees, right? But I thought everybody posting that black picture was about support. Hmm? Blackout Tuesday. We gonna show him our power. Drew Brees, he supported. So, man, somebody just sent me something crazy. Um, yeah, the what was that? Blackout Tuesday. Yeah, Blackout Tuesday. Everybody was participating. And when I spoke out, like, okay, let's make Black Support Tuesday. Let's support black businesses. Everybody thought I was saying something crazy. I'm like, why is that crazy? If you're gonna do something with your energy, put it that way. Do something to help the economy in your community. Now, what Drew Brees did and what he said is entirely different. Am I defending Drew Brees? Absolutely not. Because what Drew Brees did was make a very crucial mistake. In the light of all the things that are going on here, he chose to ignore all the issues that the people were fighting for and chose to focus on things that had nothing to do with it and trying to make that the narrative. The flag, military. Once you brought up the flag and military, there were not people out there burning flags, and it wasn't people out there abusing the military. So this had nothing to do with the flag and military, but you made that distraction on a public stage. And somebody who knew he made this mistake was his teammates, and they tried to say, oh, well, he don't know no better. He's just stuck on the program that most of the right-wing people and people that he hang around in everyday walks of life, this is what they think like. But Drew Brees has always tried to be the person who see from both sides of the field. There's another quarterback like Derek Carr. He's another person that's really like he's really down, like full flat tires. This would have never happened with Derek Carr. Now, he always preached education, words of unity, and don't judge people because of color, background, race, or religion. He always posts these things and talking about experiences and educations and hearing people's voice. This was Drew Brees. Okay? Drew has always spoke this and believed it. But when the cameras are on, he's not preaching this. You see, this is almost like sideline supporting. You see, this is similar to Michael Jordan sending out a statement. This is similar to Drake putting out words and not putting their face and voice out there. But when they want to sell a product to you or they want to hate on somebody, they'll put their face and voice out there. Other than that, they're going to hide behind a text message. So, of course, when all this backlash go down, Drew Brees come out and says, I would like to apologize to my friends, teammates in the city of New Orleans, the black community, the NFL community, and anyone I hurt with my comments yesterday. In speaking with some of you, it breaks my heart to know the pain that I've caused. In an attempt to talk about respect, unity, and solidarity centered around the American flag and the national anthem, I made comments that were insensitive and completely missed the mark on the issues we are facing right now in the country. They lacked awareness as a type of compassion, empathy. Instead, those words have become divisive and hurtful and have misled people into believing that somehow I am an enemy. This cannot be further from the truth, and it is not an accurate reflection of my heart or my character. This is where I stand. I stand with the black community in the fight against the systematic racist injustice and police brutality and support the creation of real policy change that will make a difference. I condemn the years of oppression that have taken place throughout our black communities and still exist today. I acknowledge that we as Americans, including myself, have not done enough to fight for the equalities or truly understand the struggles and plight of the black community. I recognize that I am part of the solution and that I can be a leader for the black community in this movement. I I will never know what it's like to be a black man or raise a black children in America, but I will work every day to put myself in those shoes and fight for what is right. I have always been an ally, never an enemy. I am sick about the way my comments was perceived yesterday, but I take full responsibility and accountability. I recognize that I should do less talking and more listening. And when the black community is talking about their pain, we all need to listen. For that, I am very sorry and I ask for your forgiveness. Do you forgive Drew Brees? Do you forgive Drew? He wants to be the leader of the black community. Drew. um, Here's the only thing he said everything correct. There isn't a word in there. Everything you would want and wish a white athlete to say and express to the public. That is exactly what you would want them to say. And how he worded it, period, is the way it should be done. Now, here's what I was saying before. When you say something that is bad and hurtful to someone, and you do it on the platform of using your voice and your face, and you're saying these comments out of your mouth, the same way you done it is the same way you should apologize. I don't want to see some words on a screen. I want to see you on your Instagram video or any other video say those exact same words out of your mouth on video. The same way you did it. That's why I told Michael Jordan when he did that with Isaiah Thomas, you assassinate this man's character on a television show in front of 25 million people, but you gonna apologize through Stephen A. Smith. No, not honoring it. So even though I accept his apology, I still want to see Drew Brees do it in the same format in which he made the statements that he made. Is Drew Brees a racist? No, he's not. Drew Brees is not a racist, people. No matter how much you hate what he said about the military and all that stuff, and he was being blind, he's not a racist. That's just his mentality is one way. And unfortunately, he has to learn that if you're gonna support people and be there with them, you have to not just be there with like I'm doing this because he's my teammate type thing. You have to really listen to what people are actually saying instead of waiting for your turn to speak. This happens in conversation a lot. Some people don't listen to the other person; they're just waiting for their chance to speak. So you don't really hear what they're saying, and there's nothing more disrespectful than that. Not being heard when people are really trying to reach and speak to you. So, Drew, you know, wishing you the best, man. Wishing that you live up to the words that you just spoke and being more vocal. And hopefully, when you get in front of that camera, you can express it to the rest of the world the same way you just expressed how you felt yesterday about the flag and the anthem. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, select all so you don't miss any videos that we put out, and I'm out.